Question that we talked before about the earning prospects in the UK after ORE.
Yeah, so we'll assume you've now got your GDC registration, which is what you get after you've done ORE or the other exam. You then, if you want to work in NHS, you need to do something called the equivalency. So that's the VTE scheme. And that's like a 2-year scheme, I believe, where you're going to kind of work under supervision. And you pay a trainer to do your, to mark how well you're doing. And then after that, then you can work on the NHS. I think I'd just say that first. But if you have a GDC number, you can immediately go and work privately. Being a private dentist in the UK can be very lucrative, but it's all down to the level of care that you're going to produce. And it's not as easy to get private patients as it is to get NHS patients. I think you end up, if you're just a general dentist who isn't a specialist, you probably end up earning initially about the same amount. But the guy who's doing the NHS work is going to get a lot more experience, and probably ends up earning a little bit more for the first 5 years than someone who's working privately. And you've got to think all this while, yes, I'm working private, but am I getting enough through the door that's going to mean that I can improve and then increase my prices or go on a course that's going to give me another tool in the box, whether it's, Invisalign or something like that. So it's a very difficult question to answer because it depends how hard you work as well. So when you do an NHS job, you pick up a contract. So on average, you're looking at 60,000, I believe, on an NHS contract, but that can be anywhere from 40 to 90 thousand pounds. But it varies widely. And some people are doing less NHS and they pick off a bit of private on the side as well. Some guys want some treatment that isn't available at NHS, then you can do a bit of that on the side. So that's kind of your general dentist. I think you're maxing out about 115 probably if you're really, really working hard, doing long hours and seeing a lot of patients. Specialists is a whole different kettle of fish, but then you're relying on referrals to get that kind of work. Cosmetics, there are some guys who are doing very well there, but again, then you've got to start looking about how you're going to get those patients and what's that going to cost to get the patients and then do the treatment. It's a very difficult question. You could be anywhere from 40,000 all the way up to the hundreds, but it depends on your skill level. So it's hard to say what you're going to earn because that depends on you really. I think, does that make sense? I don't know if I answered the question there or not.
Yeah. The numbers are there, 40 to 90.
For an average general dentist.